Okay, much better. I have a little blanket that I can use to stay warm while I read the night away. Just let me get into a comfy position here. Ugh. Yeah, there's one thing that's annoying about my seating arrangement is that I kind of my chair armrest bumps into the little thing I have down here that I have to hold my keyboard. Although I am on a laptop, but like I have a little thing screwed in under my laptop or my desk that holds like an actual keyboard. Like if I had like a desktop setup, but my armrest is actually high enough so that it kind of scratches onto like this little wooden corner, and yeah, I need to arrange my seat carefully, otherwise I get some black plastic material everywhere. But anyways, or maybe it's not plastic. No, is it plastic? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's plastic. But anyways, now that I kind of mumbled all that away, let's go get some other endings. So, last time we got the sub ending, and earlier before that, I got the coffin ending. And I guess this is as good as a time as any to kind of explain it, I guess. Or no, would that be spoilery? I guess I guess I am fumbling it tonight, and this is just the first few minutes of the stream. So I guess I'll just say this at the very least. The coffin ending is also referred to as the dummy ending, in that I need to look into one of these other endings to unlock the path for the true ending. So that's I'll just leave it at that, and let's just carry on with the other ends. And I think I remember the routing to get some of the other endings, especially the one ending to unlock the path to the true ending. So I need to look for the other two ends real quick. Alright, I need to skip through this. Okay, so you go to the flow. And I believe, if I want to get one type of ending, I need to go down here. And then, what was it? You know, let's just go down to Santa real quick and reject his offer for the bookmark. Because that was one of the essential things you needed to go down this path. But let's just go over here real quick. Play match.
なあ順平ちょっといいか
Oh, hey. So this is so you can actually get to the exact decision point. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty cool system. So let's just
あれ
reject
が
his
俺もいらない
offer.
よ
See, thanks, but no thanks.
なんかそういうの男からもらうのもキモいし
Really, really, Junpei? That's your bullshit reason to reject his offer, even though he feels really unsettled about carrying some item he doesn't like or something? It's kind of weird to be getting presents from another dude, you know, bruh. It's like if anyone like offered me a present, I will gladly take it. Unless it's from like that one sketchy dude that always held something against you from elementary school, then I could be wary. But come on. Santa's eyebrows went up. Excuse me. Santa's eyebrows went up. Apparently he hadn't thought of that.
まあそれもそうだ
I guess you do have a point.
なだったら無理にとは言わないが
I won't force it
本
on
当
you.
にいらないんだ
Sure you don't want it.
な
Eh,
まあいらないよ
I don't want it.
ヤシロにでもやったらどうなんだ
Why don't you give it to Lotus?
なるほどそうするか
Ah, good idea. We'll do. Santa turned and headed off into the other room.
おいババ
Get. Just calling your own bag over. Oh my god. Hey, You old bag.
40代のお前にふさわしいアイテムが見つかったぞ。
I just found the perfect thing for a woman in her 40s. Oh my god. Does Santa have a death wish? He walked into the next room waving the bookmark. Junpei turned back to his work. And heard a faint sound from the other room. The sound of bones breaking. Oh my if there's something that I've learned from years of watching TV shows, movies, anime, reading other books or whatever, don't go into asking what a woman's age is after a certain point. I guess that's like some kind of unspoken rule. I'll never understand, or I don't think I'll really understand the whole resentment about people asking your age. Although I don't know. I can't really understand that myself, but it's usually always like the women in that I've read in stories or TV shows or whatever that always go into rage mode over their age or something. Jesus.
まあ、聞かなかったことにしておこう。
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Junpei returned to his search with renewed vigor. Okay. So how do I exit out of this? Alright, see. Hey, Carlos, how you doing? Welcome to the 999 ending scavenger hunt. Okay, so at this point, I'm trying to unlock 2 other bad endings and get one other ending so that I can get to the true end right now. So right now I just triggered 1 flag for a bad end, and I need to delve into what was it? I need to go into another area to get the bad end. Although I'm not sure if I should really uncover this, if it means anything, or if I should just dive straight for the bad end. I think I'll go for the bad end. Or I think I'll like, no, of course I'm going for bad end right now. But I think I'll go for some other doors right now.
1、2、3、4。
Okay, so at this point, if you need to catch up a little bit, things have happened, people went missing, supposedly murdered, and now people are trying to divide up like which areas of the ship they want to visit next after they explored different rooms to go into. So earlier I picked door number 1, which led me onto I can't view it there. Which led me onto the path for the for the coffin ending. But now I need to choose another door to probably get another one. And the decision that I carried over was I didn't take the 4-leaf clover bookmark. So now I'll probably have to pick one of these 2 to get another ending. So I'll pick door 2. Oh, your stomach's going to revolt at the moment? What's happening with you, Carlos? Yeah, like, you have a stomach ache?
俺の希望は2の扉だ。
See, my choice is door number 2. Hey, Ryorid, how you doing? And what is that emote? Saba Pink? Oh, it's the new anime emotes that got in. Let's see, Santa was unconvinced.
おい、ちょっと待てよ。お前なんかイカサマしてねえか？
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
イカ様？
Cheating?
俺たちの希望を聞いてから扉の番号を変えたんじゃねえかって言ってんだ。
You ate something that your stomach's not agreeing with, despite you always eating that place? That's odd. I guess the chef might have just messed up something with the cooking then. That or it might have just been that wild ingredient that must have gone bad and they didn't catch it. Even though like restaurants should be held up to the standard that there shouldn't be that bad ingredient, but I guess things slip through. That or we need to go all kitchen nightmares on that kitchen and unveil all the horrors in the deep parts of the freezer refrigerator. Because for the past couple of weeks, like I've been watching some Gordon Ramsay stuff. And Jesus, like some people really run shitty restaurants, and I'm like, how do you keep operating at this rate without having someone get hospitalized? Like moldy meat, they store cooked meat next to raw meat, and then there's cross contamination, like mold everywhere. Slimy chicken that's like been stored in some bucket for months on end. I'm like, Jesus. Like people tend to, or at least from what I just see from the show, obviously, like, how do people keep going on for that long without giving a shit about like standards in their business? Like the point of the business is to obviously, well, to make money, and if you want to make money, you gotta hold yourself up to good standards so that people realize that your business isn't a shithole, so that they can continue like going there and eating. But it's like, if you don't care, it's like, why put thousands upon thousands of dollars into like something you don't care about and putting yourself into debt? Or like from the stories I see, I'm like, geez, like if you even put like half a heart into it at the very least, like, I don't know. Let's see, how could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier. Let me see that. Yeah, sure. Here. Junpei shrugged and handed it to him. Santa examined it furiously. The others peered at it as well. As they did, Junpei quickly slipped a piece of paper that he's been hiding to his pocket. Although he'd never know now, Santa had been justified in his suspicions. Junpei had switched papers. See, I have 3 pieces of paper ready. For doors 1, 2, and 6. Alright, there's extended dialog passes in there. And I put the one with door number 6 into the pot. Oh no, never mind. And he put a small mark on it so that he knew which one was his. I just needed to make sure I drew last. Once I saw everyone's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what does it say? Oh, you're putting together a spooky, scary skeleton deck in Shadowverse? Oh, you're playing Shadowcraft. Shadowcraft is pretty fun. Especially if you get like that pretty cool combo of Ultimate Carrot with Necro Assassins. It's always so satisfying to get that off. Especially if you have 3 Necro Assassins in your hand with an Ultimate Carrot on the field. It's like, oh, it's like triple summon, oh, F your board. See, he fought the urge to smirk. You got lucky. You can only play Shadowcraft? I think my 3 go-to favorites would be Shadowcraft, Forest, and Havencraft. Mostly because I got really lucky when I opened my initial packs in Shadowverse and got 3, got those 3 Seraph cards, or basically what me and my friends call the Exodia cards because of instant win. So I basically unboxed, like, well, technically I unboxed 4 Exodia cards, and like, one of my friends was like, what the hell, F you, I don't want to play against your shitty Exodia deck. And because once like I do survive, like it all like comes down to turn 9, and it's like, oh, I have my combo set up, and then it's like instant win. Although like it is a game of survival, so there's that. The Santa snorted and tossed the paper aside, frustrated. And wait, is the text skippable here? Oh no, it's technically new because I picked door 2.
さてと、
See, alright.
とりあえずこれで2の扉に入るメンバーは決まったことになるな。
Do we know who's going through door number 2?
俺とヤシロと順平の3人だ。
It'll be me, Lotus, and Junpei. See, 2 blah blah blah.
問題は残りの2チームだが。
The only
俺と
problem is the
紫
two
は
teams.
6の扉を選んだ。
Well, June and I want door number 6.
私と四つ葉は1の扉だ。
Clover and I chose door number 1.
弱りましたね。
That's not good.
どちらのチームも2人だけじゃナンバリングドアは開けないですし。
We can't open either of those doors, there's only 2 people. Everyone was silent. Suddenly, Clover spoke and her face blank and cold.
サンタと紫は1の扉に入ればいいんじゃない？一宮と一緒に。
Hey, Shock, how you doing? See, why don't Santa and June go into door number 1 with Ace? Huh?
そいつは
Well, they looked at one another. 3 plus 6 plus 1 is 10, and 10, whereas 1 plus 0 is 1. Finally, Ace
四
spoke.
つ葉はどうするんだい？
Then what do you do, Clover?
私は待ってるよ。大階段のところで。
I'll be waiting at the stairs.
どうせ戻ってくるんでしょ？セブンがそう言ってたし。
You guys are coming back here, right? That's what 7 was saying, wasn't it? They had been what 7 said.
9の扉を見つけるまで俺たちが離れ離れになることはないんだ。
See, we aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door number 9.
一時的に分離したとしても必ずどこかで合流するようになった。
We might get separated again for a little while, but we'll see each other again.
そうしないと誰も9の扉を開けなくなっちまうからな。
Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to open door number 9.
そういう風にできてんだよ。このノナリーゲームってやつは。
It's how the Nonary game works.
悪いけど、しばらく一人になりたいの。
Sorry, but I just want to be by myself for a while. Oh, so what split are we at? So right now I'm at... Oh, son of a bitch. I already got this ending. Okay, I need to redo this. So we're at the 162 door split, and I did not realize I accidentally picked the submarine ending again. Okay, so let me just uncover this part of the cutscene and just go through this. I don't care anymore.
わかった、紫。
それでは
God damn it! Now I gotta.
それ
ああ、
そうね。
Okay, so right now it should be the split. Oh no, that's until we get to escape. Okay, so I'm just going all the way back then. F this. Okay, so apparently the split was at door number 6. Okay, we're going back. We're going all the way back. Little scuffle.
俺の希望は6の扉だ。
Okay, so let's go read through that again. See, I want to go through door 6. Junpei flipped open the piece of paper. It read Junpei, door 6. Of course it did. You've written it after all.
困りましたね。
That's a problem. June spoke barely above a whisper, but they all knew what she said. Hey, Origami, how you doing? That's a whole lot of love right there. Oh, I keep forgetting
こ
that
のまま
the
じゃ3チー
thing
ムとも
minimizes
希
whenever I
望の
click on a
扉に
window.
入れないことになります。
None of these teams would be able to go through the doors they want.
私と四つ葉は1の扉を選んだ。
Clover and I chose door number 1.
俺とヤシロは2の扉だ。
Lotus and I chose door number 2.
だが2人だけではナンバリングドアを開くことはできない。
Oh, okay, seeing a little bit, Origami. See, that's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
第一数字コンも合ってねえしな。
The digital roots don't match up either.
俺たちのチームも同じだ。
We've got similar problems.
俺、紫、順平の3人は6の扉に入ることを希望してる。
Well, June, Junpei, and I want to go through door number 6. Oh, wait, so can we just get Ace? Because that's 5 plus 6, that's 11. Plus 3, that's 14, which is, combine that's 5, so then they just need 1. And then you have 7, Lotus, and Clover. So it's Lotus and Clover, that's 12, that's 19. That's the digital root of 1, so they can go through number 1 just fine. Oh, you're gonna go on a train? Oh, okay.
だが3人の数字コンは5だ。扉を開くには1足りねえ。
See, but our digital root is 5. We're gonna open that door and we need a 1.
弱ったわね。どうする？
Man, what are we gonna do now? What are we going to do now? I mean, who else has the number 1 on their bracelet, guys? Junpei crossed his arms and did his best to put his thoughts in order. The others followed suit, but with little result. Come on, we just need Ace and the others can go through door 1. Come on. Eventually, Clover broke the silence.
セブンとヤシロが1の扉に来たらどう？
There we go.
私と一緒に。
See, why don't Seven and Lotus go through door number 1? With me. Her face was cold and flat, as was her voice, but her logic was sound. Seven and Lotus looked at each other. The 7 plus 8 plus 4 is 19, which it goes down to 1. The first problem resolved, Ace spoke up.
私はどうすればいいのかな。
Well, what about me? Isn't that obvious?
さっき1足りないって嘆いてたチームがあったじゃない。
Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
つまりサンタのチームに入れと。
You mean I should join Santa's team?
そう。
Yeah. Clover nodded, her face still cold and emotionless. Okay, let me get a drink of water quick so I don't keep clearing my throat. Okay, much better. There's kind of like something stuck in my throat that was kind of bothering me. Anyways. Did I read this already? I'll reread it. So Clover nodded, her face still cold and emotionless. Her attitude and posture could not have been more different than the energetic girl of only a few hours before. No one seemed ready to contradict her. Her response was understandable given the horrible situation in which she found herself, but even so. Hey Crow, how you doing?
わかったよ。それじゃあ私は6の扉に移ろう。
Oh, I understand. I'll go through door 6 then.
四つ葉が言った通りにすれば、誰もあぶれることなくナンバリングドアの先に進むことができるわけだし。
If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind.
反論の余地が見当たらないからね。
This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
セブンとヤシロはどうなんだ？
Seven and Lotus, what do you guys think?
俺は別に構わないぜ。
I don't have a problem with it.
私も。
Me neither.
それじゃあこれで決まりだな。
Alright then, we're good to go.
じゃあ行くから。
See you later.
おい、四つは一人で動くな。
Wait, Clover, don't move on your own.
私も行くわね。
And I'll be going too then.
あ、気をつけてな。
Yeah, be careful.
では我々も行こうか。
Well, we should get going as well. At last, Junpei and the other 6 had managed to separate themselves into 2 teams. 7, Clover, and Lotus headed to A deck, where door number 1 was near the main staircase. Junpei, June, Ace, and Santa, however, took the elevator to E deck. The ride to E deck was a silent one.
ここがいいデッキか。
So this is the deck.
この廊下の奥に扉があるはずです。
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
よし、行こ
Alright, let's go. Sandra's words jolted them into action, and they stepped out of the elevator into a long, straight hallway. Before long, they arrived in front of door number 6.
う。あれか。3人ともいるな。
There it is. You guys ready?
あ
Yeah,
あ、やるぞ。
and let's get to it. One by one, they put their palms over the red. With soft electronic noise, it authenticated each of them. Whoa, 81 seconds, boys. The door opened, and all at once, the 4 of them left through it.
あったぞ、すぐそこだ。
Hey, I found it. It's right there. Fortunately, the dead was located easily enough. This one had been placed quite close to the door that they had entered through. They gathered around it quickly and hurriedly placed their palms on it for authentication one by one. You like the novel screen after seeing it so much? Oh yeah, like even though it's kind of nice to see the dialogue like this, like the ADV screen, well, obviously leaves out all the things we see from the novels. Although I guess in terms of pacing, like things would go by a lot faster since you only see dialogue. But you'd be missing out on so many subtle details and like inner thoughts or like other bits of action that like or you excuse me. Like for some reason like this thing in my throat keeps coming back. But anyways, yeah, I just liked all the extra details from the novel screen.
ちょっと待って。
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. So, let's see, it stopped.
止まりましたね。
Yes, it stopped. The countdown had ceased, but Junpei's heart was still pounding in his chest like a frantic, thunderous drum. Felt as though it might shake itself up and out of his throat.
ああ、いつまで経っても慣れないな、この感覚は。
I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
俺は慣れたくなんてないな。
I'm not sure if it's something I want to get used to. Although, wait, what does ADV stand for? Something dialogue view? I don't know. Wait, am I missing something obvious with what ADV means? ADV. I would assume D is for dialogue? I don't know.
こんなバカげたゲーム。慣れる前にとっとと抜け出してしまいたいよ。
See, we should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
右に同じだな。さっさと終わらせて。バカンスにでも行って忘れるのが一番だろう。
Well, once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation. It probably means something like adventure screen, like in the RPGs. Oh, right. Because in your typical RPG screen or whatever, you have like these little dialogue boxes. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes much more sense.
ああ、確かにその通りだな。
See, huh, I agree. With that, the doom and gloom from before was done, and the mood turned somewhat lighter.
最高。
Alright, let's go. With that attempt at good humor, Junpei took a deep breath and began to walk. He jogged down the stairs at the end of the hallway and found himself staring at a large door.
頑丈そうな扉ですね。
This door looks heavy,
動くみたいだ。
but it's not
Okay, so-
locked. I'm opening it. He took hold of the bar that served as his doorknob and shoved it down. The room beyond The room beyond stopped him in his tracks. It was gargantuan and made entirely of metal. None of the accents of wood or tile he'd seen in the rest of the ship. This room was purely functional, but utterly tremendous.
おいおい、なんだよこいつは。
Whoa, what the hell is this? Santa got out a few words before awe stole the rest of them. The rest were too stunned to offer anything more than a few gasps.
とてつもなく広いな。
This
天井もやたら高いし。
has got to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling's pretty high too.
2フロア分はぶち抜いてそうだよな。それに横幅もすげえ。
Could be 2 stories? Maybe even more.
もしかしたら船の幅いっぱいに使った空間なのかもしれないな。
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
あの巨大なかまぼこみたいな建物は何でしょう？
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle? June pointed to the massive building in the center.
かまぼこって。いや、まあこの上なくわかりやすいけどさ。
The Kamaboko? Oh, I guess that's as good of a description as any. Junpei and the others were standing on scaffolding that crisscrossed the whole area. The proper term was catwalk, Junpei thought, although that didn't seem particularly important. Wait, on the end when Seven, Clover, and Junpei were left behind, did you go through the other branch before that? No, I did not yet. Because I believe that's for one of the other endings that I need to save for later. Hey, Dist, how you doing? Let me see. Because I believe that these two are the bad ends. Then I'm saving this branch for last, I believe. So I think that's what those endings are marked for.
階段はあるようだし、とにかく降りてみようか。
See, I see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
そうだな。この足場狭くて落ち着かねえし。
Yeah, but this section is barely wide enough to fit one person.
ですね。
You're right. Nearby was a long iron staircase that made its way eventually to the floor beneath them.
近くで見るとかまぼこかどうかわかんねえくらいでかいな。
Well, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close. So the one on the right side of the branch is the normal end? Oh wait, do you mean this one? Oh no, this one's a bad end. This one is most definitely a bad end. Let's see, I reread
反
that.
対側も見に行きましょうか。
Let's check out the other side too. They moved around toward the opposite side of the massive building, following the catwalk. They hadn't said much as they walked, but as they approached the building, Ace suddenly spoke up.
どうやらここは蒸気機関室のようだね。
This looks to be the steam engine room.
蒸気機関室。
I'm a bad end? That is rude, Dist. The steam engine
こ
room?
のマッシュルームを輪切りにしたような形の物体はボイラーだよ。
Yeah, the thing that looks like a cross section of a mushroom is the boiler.
下のところに3つの丸い扉がついてるだろ。
But do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom?
そこに石炭をくべて燃焼させ、水を沸騰させる仕組みだ。
Well, coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam.
SL、蒸気機関車と同じだよ。それの特大版といったところか。
Same thing that drives a steam engine. This one's simply somewhat larger. What is going on with my OBS? The bitrate seems a bit all over the place for me. Huh, that was rather odd. Anyways, slightly
な
larger.
るほど。
I see.
まあ、今は稼働していないようだがね。
Well, it doesn't appear to be running right now. The entire room was as silent as a grave.
それじゃあ手分けして調べ。
Alright, then let's split up. All of a sudden, Junpei had heard a noise behind him. He turned and just in time to see June collapse to her knees.
おい、どうしたんだ？大丈夫か？
Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright? He dashed toward her and wrapped his arm around her shoulders to steady her.
おい、紫。
Hey, June. It was then he noticed. Jumpy,
お前、すごい熱じゃないか。
you're really warm.
またぶり返したのか？
Is your fever coming back?
そうみたいです。
Yes, it probably is.
でも大丈夫ですから心配しないでください。
I'm fine. Please, don't worry about me.
ちょっと休めば良くなると思います。
I just need to rest and I'll be fine. Her voice was weak and forced, and it said a great deal more than her words did.
わかった。ほら、ひとまずここに座ってろ。
Yeah, Shark? Ah, you're talking about the IF emote? Yeah, it's basically the same thing as Nero's Terra Feed emote, but I made that emote before I knew about the existence of the, before I knew about Narp's emote. But was that what you wanted to bring up? Nice. God damn it, just... Let's see. Junpei carried her to the nearest wall and propped her up against it. She let her head fall back against the wall as if she had no longer had the strength to support it, and drew a ragged breath.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Her eyes were empty as if she was having trouble focusing them, and even speaking seemed difficult for her. Junpei felt his hand ball itself into a fist and clenched tight, his knuckles whitening. He had to find a way out, quickly. He turned and looked at Ace and Santa in turn. I guess not. Oh, you're having issues with the stream? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, why am I dropping so many frames? Wait, why did I drop 2K frames? Hold on. You're gonna see the black screen for a little bit, but OBS, please. I should not be dropping frames like this. What? Wait. Okay, I don't know what's happening with my settings.
一宮、サンタ。
Yeah, cause like I already dropped 2,000 frames. I'm like, and I'm not even using anything on my Wi-Fi or like on my internet. And not Wi-Fi because I'm technically using Ethernet, but yeah, like I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Ace? Santa. Yes.
Ah.
Right. They might not have shared the depth of his emotion, but they certainly have shared his concern.
それじゃあ行動開始だ。
Alright, let's get started.
待ってろ、紫。すぐ助けてやるからな。
Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon. She managed a small nod before leaning back to rest her head on the wall. Alright, so where do we start? I'd say this is probably here to move coal from place to place. It probably comes from over there, and then the belt carries it down to the tunnel and out here. So if the conveyor belt was moving, then the coal would most certainly come out here. It's a square hole. Nothing in here. Ah, look at the back wall there. I see 3 small slots. Terminals for some sort of connector, perhaps? Maybe we're supposed to plug something in here? Perhaps. A golden gear. It doesn't look like it was always golden like this. Well, then I imagine it was prepared especially for this game. So this is where you put coal into the furnace? That's right. I had a look at it earlier, but it's rusted shut, I'm afraid. Perhaps you can check from the other side. A huge bronze gear. This has to be important. Can I not click on the... Oh, I have to click here. It's a silver gear. You think it's made of pure silver? No way. Silver's way too soft to use for a gear. It's gotta be steel or iron gear that's coated with silver. Aw. Shouldn't have called this silver gear then. Shouldn't have got your hopes up. Were you thinking that you'd haul this thing back? But I think 7 could probably carry it, don't you? Well, technically he's not wrong, but... Look, Ace. Some kind of snowman secret meeting. Those are just bags full of sand. Use them as a counterweight when you're lifting something with the pulley system. Man, you're too serious. Snowman secret meeting. There's a pair of wooden boxes here. There's nothing in them. So, there's nothing else to grab here? Oh, up here. Let's see, what's this? Given its placement, this must unlock the door to the left. There's a weird indentation on top of this thing. You think it means you have to insert something in here? Yes, I would imagine so. Alright, by the way guys, am I dropping... or is there a sound delay between your guys' end and mine? So say like when I click between the menu here. Because the sound should come up right away. But do you happen to notice if there's any delay? I'll just kind of leave that to see how it is, because I remember last stream you guys said that there was some weird delay for some reason. Oh, there is a delay again? Son of a bitch. Really? Wait, hold on. Oh wait, I have an update? Wait, hold on. Alright, I'll just go restart OBS right now, because I'm not gonna let this carry on any further. So, give me 1 second.